Welcome to Cone Collectors Season 2, Race 1. First one of the season here at Daytona International Speedway. We've got Parker up front with Jade. Jade's over in the pink car, Parker in the yellow car. We've
Go for
got
Dale.
Anthony there in the back. Here we're getting that good view of the ass of the pace truck. Then in the very
And this
back
is
is
gonna be a good
yours
time.
truly, Clay. I did not join in for qualifying, unfortunately. Having the good old internet issues.
And he might have set qualifying to be open qualifying, so the real qualifiers did not qualify properly.
It was a
That's why you see
mistake
me on the
on my
outside.
end.
But it's all good as long as Dale starts up front. He can make it anywhere.
That's what matters. Now this one's definitely going to be an interesting race, as this is our first race in the Gen 4 cars, and it also our first super speedway. But you know, we'll see how it goes.
Man, we should have skipped half this pace lap.
You're right. I definitely could just go do that and we could restart if you want.
Nah, it's all good. It'll be funnier this way.
Ah, yeah, fuck it. We're not editing it out.
Nope, everything stays.
Yeah,
This is how the race
you
went.
guys get to watch from the beginning all the way until the bitter end.
And it's
Ah,
tough racing out there for sure.
now I will
These fellers
say,
don't
if
know how to
anybody
drive.
besides our wives watch this, do you like the pickup as our pace car? I just want to know.
And if not, we can definitely change the Audi 600 tomorrow.
And do you guys also like how the same cars are stacked up right on each
And
other?
all right, that's enough jibber jabber. It's time to get boogity boogity boogie. Let's go racing, boys.
You. Alrighty.
And now they're off.
Got a
And Jay
strong
takes the lead right
start
there.
from Parker and Clay on the draft.
Yep, they're holding out that outside lane like it's nothing.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep,
Beautiful
and
sound of
I
those engines roaring.
will say I cannot hear the sound on my part, but I believe they are beautiful.
You know what? That's what happens when we stream over Discord. We'll get a better
And, you know,
setup eventually.
I could also just press unmute and probably hear for myself.
That just might do it for you. Oh, here we see
And here
Clay
goes
coming in
Parker
a little
taking the
close
lead.
there. Looks like I'm
Well,
gonna
that's
end
called
up
side
jumping to the
drafting.
back, baby.
And he might fall back there, but no worries because this is Daytona. Anything can happen.
And this
And
is
we'll
a
say
45-minute, 60-lap race.
there are no proper yellow flags, so there will be some times of downtime where we sit on the
Unfortunately,
pits and try to
yeah,
catch up.
we had to do some changing to the rules for our ovals due to circumstances, but well, next time we will get you guys the proper yellows.
And it should look a lot better. Now there goes Jay trying to make a pass out there, but she did not wait enough time for a good draft until Clay comes and picks it right up from her.
Yep, but it looks like she's
Look,
coming right back in.
yeah, but I don't think she'll stay there for too much longer.
I will
It's
I
the
will
Daytona.
have to agree with you.
And look at that
Despite,
draft.
ooh, look at that gap right
And
there,
they just pull away like it's nothing.
like it's nothing. That's something in these cars is, you know, once that draft's gone, that air is gone.
Yeah, but you know, it's all about the clean air when it comes to the Gen 4 car.
Yes, sir.
There's nothing like it.
So that's one of the most fun portions about this league right now is how much fun you can have with these cars, and next week you'll be in another one.
Yep. So next week we're gonna have the Roval. And that should be a lot
Charlotte
of fun.
Roval.
And some GT3 cars, which we just finished practicing.
Yes, sir. It was a wonderful practice. Jade was having
Oh,
the greatest of. Oh, looks like a great
yeah,
overtake from everybody. Jade in the back
yep,
now.
that whole line. And that's what we were talking about, where you lose that back end of that draft and you stop giving dirty air, and
Yep.
the other drivers get that clean air, they can fly right past you.
Absolutely like a missile. I mean, it's just incredible to watch how fast you can get away from people.
And the fact that it's like a slinky almost. You can pull it and they just fling right back to each other. It's amazing what these cars do
Yes,
under
sir.
pressure.
It's like
And
your
these
nuts.
drivers,
As long as you stay too close to the body, you'll be attached.
on a hot summer's day. Oh, here they go. And
Oh,
there's
wonderful. Little
Anthony
bump
pushing
drafting
in
going
there.
on here.
Mister forgot to add his trading paints on. And oh, they're getting tight now.
Oh,
Anthony
this
starts
is
falling out.
yep. That move does not go quite as smoothly later on in the race.
But he still finds a way to pull that side draft off of you.
Yes, sir. He stays right up there with me, and in fact, I think he stays up ahead of me for just a little while longer, even.
Yeah, he after when we did our practice before the race here, we went over some good strategies of running the high line and just holding that side draft, and eventually you'll get a good, beautiful run off of them, and you can just go right past for the pass.
Yep. I was
And
unfortunately not there for that practice as I was recovering from a wreck. But
yeah.
here we are
Oh
with me
man,
up
here
in
he
the third.
comes,
Oh,
and then Jay
and
takes Dale out.
yep. So that would be the real start of our first yellow. We had not discussed this beforehand, but Anthony and I will end up deciding to slow down and end up pitting on, I believe it was lap 30. I think we're
Yeah.
on lap like 26 right now.
No, we're on lap 6 right
Oh,
now.
yeah, it's 6 right now. Oh, it's 26. God, man, you're right.
26 to go.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it, no, I think it was 26. It might be the next wreck.
Yeah, yeah, that's
um,
when the next one happens for sure. And then
so we
that's
get
when
20 more laps
Anthony
of
starts
clean
crying.
racing here. But
Barely. It's a little spaced out from here.
yeah, so we'll have a little bit of time here, and
Now let's just discuss that wreck because that was just uncalled for.
it was an unfortunate wreck. I think that when you look back at that one, it really was just a circumstance where Jade turned down on Parker. I don't think she was really looking where she was going. It is a
I mean, the
little
spotter
bit
tells you if
different.
you're to the left or right.
I get it. I get it. It's a little bit different whenever we're doing these, single monitor sim racing and whatnot. But yeah, it is our responsibility to know who is below and above us and where everybody on the field is. And it was just an irresponsible action there.
Yeah, but luckily something crazy will happen later on in this race. Ooh, look at him catching that
Look at
draft.
that beautiful draft.
And that dang lap car back there,
That was a
I live.
wonderful wonderful showing of how far back they pushed you immediately, putting Parker a whole lap down from us.
Yeah, had to go fix that. If looking back at the replay there and watching the damage happen, that the right front was just destroyed, much like that guy I was telling you about in real life.
Oh yeah, I'll
That
I'll
that thing was sideways. I could barely turn it into the pit lane. I got pretty lucky with that one.
I'm just glad that we were able to continue the race. No DNFs, but it was an unfortunate way for this race to be going. Now
Yeah,
here you can
super
see
speedways.
something that I was taught secondhand through Anthony from Parker. But apparently in these cars, whenever somebody tries to pass you, as long as you can keep them on your back end, you'll just get pushed out in front of them due to the draft. And
Mhm.
I think that that was a pretty nice discovery to find, and you'll see that I'm playing with that through these laps for quite a while. Until he does finally get a good push on me due to a draft that we have found, and then things get a little hairy. But up until then, this is some good clean racing and a lot of nose to tail action here up around these bends.
It's a lot.
Unfortunately, oh yeah,
I just gotta say, it's so much different from these next gen cars that they're running nowadays. Because you
yeah,
can have so much space in between each other, but if you just lose just enough, you're gone for it. And the next gen cars are all based off of Aero anyway.
yeah, it's a whole different ball game whenever you're talking about that. But these cars, I don't know. There's just a certain spirit, a certain soul, which makes you want to
I mean, that's
yell,
why all my diecasts are like these ones.
That's why it makes you want to yell, "Damn yeah!" every time you hop in.
Hell yeah, brother. Now, where does this wreck happen? Because does he ever make a pass on you at all? Or is it the first time he tries to pass, it goes wrong?
The very first time he tries to make a pass is when he ends up taking me out.
Oh, fair, fair. Yeah, he
Yeah,
didn't really.
I can't remember if it was drafting with you or with Jade, but we got into a three-party draft, and he started using whoever was behind him to push him forward. And I
Yeah, I'm
tried
pretty
to
sure
get
y'all
in
catch up to
front,
Jade.
and then I back out, and I don't know why, but he just stays out on like the middle of the track a bit instead of
Hmm.
hopping down. He could have passed me cleanly there, and we could have kept fighting, but you know, it's an unfortunate situation. It does come up here. I mean, I say soon, but I'm gonna say that, and then it'll be 10 laps down the line.
Yeah, fair enough. But that's just how these super speedway races go. You try to make a move, and it could go great, could go bad.
Yep. I
And this
mean,
time it was
as
just
you
one of the bad
saw
times.
a lot in that earlier part of the race with all four of us, everybody was passing up left and right, and I mean, it was just a good time, and one little mistake, and here we are down to half the field, scampering on, and despite my best attempts, I was unable to lose Anthony.
Yeah, he was really good at following, and just staying behind people.
He is real good at that. I mean, despite
It's just,
despite him, I mean, getting onto sim racing even smaller amount of time than myself, and I've been doing it for less than a year now. And I mean, he's really pulled his mental act together tremendously to a point where he really can keep. Oh, there I blipped. I was having network issues that night.
yeah.
But
The stream lagged too at the same time. It's like, oh no,
yeah,
oh.
you can see here there's some good movement from him. I'm used to Formula and sports cars and such where it's like one move and whatnot, but try to pull out a little bit more of the defensive driving for NASCAR.
My defense was crazy the whole way through, especially towards the end.
That is understandable.
Here's
Oh,
a good
got
view
that
right here.
beautiful view. Yep.
Get that in-car camera. Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Now,
You
where
can
the heck goes the mirror?
see me repping the Ayrton Senna tracksuit or race suit. Run high to block Anthony there. Pull it back down low with him. He has this tendency to swing across the field and back, so you can
Yeah,
see
that's
that
why his I rating is 700.
yeah, that's why you see me stop committing to the lowest part of the line so much. And I think that's what ultimately leads to our disaster.
Yeah, but it is what it is. If he had a Jeff Gordon paint scheme, it might have been a little bit different.
You know what? He did have the Jeff Gordon number, but you're right. He did not have the scheme, and I think that was everything.
God, that default skin just
It,
can't get behind.
it is rough. It is absolutely rough to look at, but
Uh,
ooh, what
I
can
do
I
like that mellow
do?
yellow.
What can I do? The mellow
I
yellow.
don't know, log into his computer.
I do love that car. It just, I don't know, something about that paint scheme. It's everything.
It
I
makes you
do
feel
love
like the
it.
thundering in the day.
That is exactly what it feels like, and I love it very much. Unfortunately, we aren't seeing the other two, which includes Dale and Jade's, very hard worked custom paint job.
Yeah, well, we ain't racing next to each other, so this is all you get for now.
Yep, I mean, eventually we'll get one of you guys back in here. For the moment, looks like we're just going to be stuck with Anthony and I.
You just do not give him any clean air at all. Oh, this is probably where I would have tried to make the overtake right there. Oh, but you jumped right down on him. Good defense from you.
Thank you, thank you. I was doing what I could. I may not be an oval racer, but I know a thing or two.
Well, besides when you decide to blink.
Yep. You know what? I'm just going to say it, guys. The next time that you're having network issues, reboot your access point.
Don't play on Wi-Fi. Wow.
I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm just on Wi-Fi-ish. It's Eero, so it's like works as a router, even though it's quote unquote an AP.
Speaking
That
of
is
that
not
kind of
ad
stuff,
placement. I don't actually recommend anybody use them personally.
here, and this ain't ad placement either, and I won't mention any office names, but I was working with an office tonight, and they were using a Linksys router as their access point,
My
and
lord, what is it? 2001?
it felt like I was messing with a dinosaur.
I
Luckily, I didn't have
for
to do any
real.
tweaking with it, but we were just laughing about how old the thing was. And I was like, yeah,
Oh
y'all should get Unify. Now this is your ad placement. No, I'm just kidding. But Unify, if you want to sponsor us for any racing,
Oh,
we'll be
dude,
more than
I
happy to put
mean,
your
we'll
paint
put
scheme out
Unify
there.
on everybody's paint scheme. Don't you even
I'll
worry.
heck, I'll even race it on a kart race. I'll wear it on my helmet.
Oh yeah, if you want to sponsor our kart races, then just look up cone collectors at gmail.com. Hit us up. We'll be there. I promise you, I will respond.
Wait, do we have an email for this now?
Yeah, I mean, I had to make an
Oh,
email to make the YouTube.
oh, fair. You're right. So yeah, Unify, if you want to sponsor us, Nerf and Nerf dog toys, I am looking for sponsorships as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I know this race probably isn't the best look on the cone collectors right now, but
And you know what? While we're at
sponsorships
it,
would
if
help.
you guys want to make some dreams come true and hopefully add some followers to our YouTube, Texas Motor Speedway, once I have a car again, the four of us would definitely love to race around there.
That would be real fun.
That'd be real fun. You can even put a speed limit on us. I don't even care.
Man, take the governor off that thing. We're going on full throttle.
Ew.
And if you want, you can also subscribe to our Patreon. It's not made yet, but we can work on it. And maybe some exclusive content from practice races and such.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I probably will start recording them, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting some extra fun stuff out there for the league. We're gonna try to get a little bit less of these full-length races and make up some highlight reels for y'all, but we felt it would be fun to get the full-length ones out there and commentate over it, and then go ahead and do some highlights as well for just the fun parts of each race or each season. As you'll see it a little bit here, this race has more than enough for one video.
Yep. And we really just hindsight's 2020, and I really think we should have yellows for the next oval race.
Oh, we will, we will. This is the reason why, like right here is why we were like, you know what, we need yellows. Okay, so it was Jade.
Yeah.
Basically, we get up here with Jade, and I get past her pretty easy, and then she lets Anthony by as well, being a good sport about it. And
I was begging for y'all to get wrecked.
and she starts drafting Anthony, and you'll see him have a huge jump in speed around this course after that.
It's just interesting that the front car is the faster one, just clean air based. But if you play it like the next gen car, and you got 12 people in a line, the 12th person is going to be the fastest one.
Yeah, I guess that's what happens whenever you make aerodynamics the base name of the game instead of your engine power, and I think that's something that's well, kind of beautiful and kind of terrible about. Oh, wow, a real fast swing down on her there. But
Yeah,
it's
but you
kind of
had enough room
beautiful and
for it.
kind of terrible about today's cup cars. It's like we're trading some of that grr, I guess, that bite that these cars just have for aerodynamics, but at the same time, it makes pass ups and everything more of a thing. Everything's more fun.
The great thing, at least I believe next year, I don't know if this is true or not, but I think they're going up to like 17, or not 17, but 715 horsepower instead of the 650.
Oh, beautiful.
So that should be a good jump in horsepower for
I
us.
would love to see some more. Like, we're at the point, I feel like, in every motorsport, like, we have good lap times from the 2000s and some from today. I would love if we could get to the point where every year we were setting new records again, pretty much.
Yeah, it's become such a spec sport for a lot of different series,
That's fair.
and
That's fair.
especially with the charter system and stuff. If they could just add more
Still, I
horsepower,
mean, add
and
horsepower and maybe on these next gen cars lose a little more weight.
overall, but no,
They're not too
weight's good.
they're not too bad, but they could be super fast. You couldn't tell. I mean, come on. I'm trying to watch
Yeah,
212, 215 mile an hour battles.
Yep, that's true. Oh,
Yep,
and he
there it
takes you out
is.
right there. That
So
was.
that's Anthony taking me out. As you saw, he got a huge push from Jade to get up to that position, and whenever he did finally have the chance to get by me, I went down for defense, pulled out at the last second because I thought he was coming in a little hot, and instead
I
of
don't
going
know.
on my left at all, he just kind of took me out.
I don't know. That looked more like he right hooked you more than anything. But
You know what?
what can I say?
I did review the
From
footage
this
quite
angle,
a
he
few
did.
times. I don't think he right hooked me from what I saw. The wheel doesn't really lie in most scenarios, and I didn't see it really flick right, but
He also
we'll
has
leave
a
that
PXN wheel.
well, that's fair. We'll leave it up to whatever, other people think maybe.
Yeah, and feel free to add that into the comments. What do you think?
Yeah.
Was it Anthony's fault?
It doesn't affect our league's points or anything. The rulings have already been made. Everything is decided on after 24 hours after the race, and we are not uploading races until about a week after. So just let us know what you think.
And while you're at it, like and comment and subscribe. I know you're already commenting, so add some more comments.
And maybe we'll get a cool graphic to outro on and intro on. I don't know.
We need to
Trying to
find some
get
good.
somebody to start editing this for us some more.
Yeah, that Mr. Brown guy hasn't been doing anything for us.
No, not even a little bit. Talk about an
What if we do?
absolute guy. He came in, he raced, what, a single race in our first season with us.
Mhm.
Told us he'd be broadcaster. Never showed up for another race. And now we just sit next to him at work every day. Bada bing, bada boom. Life's a dream.
I was sitting there at work all sad.
Oh,
Oh,
you see Anthony almost kill himself there. We
I
were
think that's when he's like,
debating
maybe I have to
what, yeah,
slow
we were
down.
debating which lap to go in on. So I believe that it's the next one that they go in on, but who knows?
Yeah, I think lap 30. We could always press spacebar and see, but
I
that really
could.
be for y'all.
I was gonna say it just looks ugly, and I don't want to do that to you guys. I don't know if anybody's even gonna watch this, but
They might not get this far in the race. They see the first crash, like, all right, boring race.
nah, that's totally fair actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to start running this with a sim hub up and actually seeing the amount of laps that we've done, what we're on, all that good jazz.
I'm just here. I forgot to bring my ticker out, so I'm not counting how many laps we've been through.
So
But I think
I
here
don't
he's
know if
kind of
it's
cut to
right
half
or not,
throttle.
but my sim hub says 24 out of 60 right now.
All right. Oh yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Now, it might be 25 or 26 because that's probably for Parker's telemetry. He had to send me the replay footage because my computer just crapped out that night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that being said, it's still telemetry, and I'm gonna trust in the sim hub gods.
I need. Hey, speaking
Here,
of cinema, I should probably
if
update it.
you guys have been paying attention to the racing instead of me and Parker jabbering on and making excuses, um, you'll notice that they've just been sitting side by side, not really trying to actually make a pass or anything. This was this was apparently because Jade wanted to practice racing side by side more in these cars, and that was the moment that we found she hadn't actually run a race before in these.
I don't think many people have ran a race in these.
No, I
Have
think
you
it was.
ran one?
Yeah, you and I ran a couple Gen 4 back whenever I first got the car.
Yeah, but wasn't that the Legacy Gen 4?
Oh, you're right, it was. I don't think
These
I've actually
do
run the
drive
new
a lot
one, yeah.
different. The Legacy Gen 4. That's a fun car. The old Orca car. I don't really care for the new one. I can't really get behind it. But maybe with NASCAR 25,
Maybe
I
you'll
could
get used to it there. If the trucks
come back
are the
here.
same in 25 as they are in iRacing, then I already know that that's my favorite mode.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
The
the
cup
amount.
cars are fun, don't get me wrong. They're great, they're stable, they're fast. The trucks, man.
Yeah, the truck, so you can just swing those things out like crazy. It's a good time overall. Maybe that's. I if we were gonna change the car, I would say let's go Xfinity next. Because
I
they're
mean,
fairly close to Gen 4, but just a little bit more drafty like.
I'm down potentially. I kind of want to keep these for at least 2 seasons.
Oh yeah.
These are a beautiful car. Really, just I like the way they drive. They're a great ovals car.
But we can also just make people buy more and more cars.
Yeah, we'll make
So
everybody
then
buy
we need to
everything
run.
in the game, and that's how we
we
should do our
got
ad placement for iRacing. Bada boom, pays for my next yearly subscription.
Ooh, get sponsored by them. Get some good stuff happening. You know, iRacing. I know we're not the highest I rating people here, but we are looking for sponsors.
Yep, we may not be the fastest guys in the world, but we can promise you decent racing. It'll be better once we implement yellow flags. I promise this will be the last boring race of cone collectors. Unless we yellow flag a whole race for some reason, but
I don't know.
that was the
Seems
other
like every
thing.
time we
That was the
restart,
other thing is we did take like a good 2 or 3 week break off of this where most of us kind of didn't do as much sim racing because, we had been
yeah,
going at it real hard for season 1, which was only 6 weeks, but that was 6 weeks of us getting pretty intense with it and trying to bring the racecraft up to a better
now what is
level.
Anthony doing?
What is he doing?
I got a lot of questions for this one. You know what?
Yeah, you know what? Normally we would post a race interview whoever wins or whatever, but we just might have to grab Anthony for this one.
Like, brother, the pit stall is another turn away. What are you doing, brother? Is he taking? He didn't take the chicane.
You know what? All right. This is just me personally. I think he's doing it because who out of the 4 of us is most likely to wreck out when coming into pits?
You know what?
And we are
That's true.
just about to do a restart, so I'm sure he doesn't want to like make us wait for repairs, even though I do have fast repairs on.
All right, I'm gonna step away real quick. Like we got
Yep, no
enough
worries at
time for the
all
next
there.
lap too. I'm
I'll
gonna
go
take my
ahead
dog
and
out.
I'll go ahead and entertain the people.
All right. Now let him view the race. All right. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Alright, so at this part, we were just gonna go ahead and let the restart happen. I do apologize to anybody and everybody, but I'm just going to fast forward through here. Alright, we're gonna wait for just a second, and we're waiting on the last person to come through. Alright, and then we're gonna come back out, it looks like. So now at this point here, we've got me up front, Parker right behind, Anthony in third, and Jade in fourth. Now the reason that we put it this way was because Parker had gotten pitted by Jade, and I was pitted by Anthony, so we felt it might be the most fair for the two people pitted to be up front. And specifically, since I was up front for most of the race, I got the first position spot. And then Anthony and Jade were at the back there behind us, respectively being behind the person they pit, which in hindsight may not have been the greatest decision that we have ever made. That being said, we decided amongst ourselves that we would come out and we're going to maintain this here until we get to the restart zone. So for those of you who don't know, it's going to be the little blue area on the left hand side of the circuit once we get up here towards the main stretch. And then once we hit it, it was kind of just like, alright, this is it, let's go. And we all take off. It was pretty unanimous, a little bit sporadic, but nonetheless, I believe that Parker was the one who said boogity boogity, so that would be when we actually took off onto this. So here it is, that's the restart zone, and we go ahead and take off there. I have a good restart, Anthony behind me with a good one as well. We leave Parker and Jade in the dust just a little bit, but Parker, being a great oval racer, is going to side draft with Anthony just a little bit here. I do believe that in a moment here he actually does make his way up through the side. Actually is end up getting to the point where he may get up to the pass before dropping back. Here you'll see him start to drop a little bit more, and he goes in there for third. Alrighty, once we're in this pack, we go for maybe a couple laps. I don't believe it's too long. And unfortunately, we do end up having a wreck that was caused uh, by me or by Anthony. I would love to hear your guys' comments on that one if anybody watches, because that has been the most hot button portion of the racing thus far. And I am curious to see what other people think on the matter. Here you
And I'll
can
rewatch
see.
that to figure out what you said about it.
Oh, hey there, bud. I was talking about how in a little bit here there'll be another incident, and that's kind of the hot button issue from this race.
I don't know. I think the real problem is no one's drafting off that right there.
I think the bigger problem.
It's the wrecks after the restarts. This was after the first restart, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, this is first restart, so I love that view. I really do just love the gyro view. Really makes you
Yeah,
feel like
it's
you're in the
way too
car.
cool.
Oh, it's wonderful.
There
But,
he is, side drafting away.
yes sir, yes sir.
I just feel like it's so weird that the middle person just can get pumped out so easily with that
Oh, dude, it's like you
with the
pop
dirty
out a
air from
little
both
bit,
sides.
somebody takes just a tiny gap underneath you, and you immediately start dropping back. That's what
You're firing
happens
up
up
that
here
track.
with Anthony
Mm-hmm.
whenever, because I lose my spot here,
Yeah, push you a little bit up the track just to
and
make sure I
Anthony
have the room
and
for it.
Fake ends up catching up before I have a chance to get down. I do look
Ooh,
like I
little
tackled
tap there.
Jade just a little bit, yeah.
Man, yelling at the echo. Too fun. Oh man, so there's that door banging right there. That's a little bit much for my liking, but ooh, this could be a fun little view. Uh, is this the part where it gets real dirty? Ooh,
Uh,
just rocket right past her.
that's
Oh, yeah,
where,
it is.
yeah.
There it is. Ooh, it would run so clean.
It would've. We ended up restarting for myself here.
The yellow flag does come out
Yep.
after a lap or two. NASCAR doesn't know what to do about it. See, the
NASCAR is a
problem is,
little bit confused. The FIA does not exist here.
that's just about it.
Word.
But the weird thing is, it's gonna be weird having yellows and someone wreck out and the yellow doesn't come out. Are we gonna pretend that the yellow did and just, you know, run slow for the person that get pitted and all
so,
that fun stuff?
so here's
Or
my thing: is if you wreck yourself out, then no.
but
But
sometimes the yellow will
if
come out like if
you,
you're not in the way. Like if it's the guy in the back gets
I
wrecked.
was gonna say, if you get pitted and you don't, and a yellow doesn't come out for any reason, then like we'll definitely like immediately call yellow. Somebody just needs to yell like out that they've been pitted. The fact that we
Yeah.
don't see a yellow should be more than enough to understand what's happening, I feel like.
All right. Fair enough. I like that rule. Man, that 3 car though looks so good. I need to fix the number on it. That's the only problem is that it just doesn't have a slant. It's just a straight 3.
Yeah, the straight three is so awkward on this guy, but I believe in you. I'm pretty sure you can just go and change the slant on the text.
I gotta
I,
just
I don't know
pick
if
the
you
font.
guys
Oh,
see there,
and
but you see how much he locks up and then destroys his engine right there?
well, that's because you downshift way too early. I told him just
Yeah,
to
you
hold the
see,
clutch.
most exciting just means destroyed engine, apparently.
It's like, oh, back to the destroyed engine. Oh, making a pass through pit
Said,
lane.
actually, never mind. And then eventually
Oh,
I
this is
make my way over
great
here
camera
as
view.
well. Yeah, this is my favorite one because it's a great placement for Sunico and nothing else.
Hey, Sonico, if you're watching the video,
If
I
you're
know
watching the video, give me gas.
some gas, and I'll even
Mm.
hold a Sonico mug the entire time during these videos, and I'll turn my camera on. I will go all the way out for
Honestly,
Sonico.
yeah, I'll go to the balls to the wall. I'll get a webcam going in here. We'll run it. We'll run it.
Oh, who is that guy? He makes me chuckle. Ah, I forget his name. He's an old NASCAR guy, and he's sponsored by Sonico. So every video is a vlog, and he just holds that Sonico mug up like it's the for his dear life. He'll never go down. He'll take a sip and just keep holding it. Ah, I need to figure out his name, but it's a old guy. Funny.
Shit, I
Not
won't
Matt
find him.
Kinley. I think I sent him to you before.
All right,
All
looks like
right.
we're on the move.
No, we are not. This was no. It was the second restart. Wait, it was the
Yeah,
third
this is
restart.
second restart.
Oh no, yeah. This is
We
the
don't do a
awkward
third
hop.
restart, and we do apologize because this is where we kind of break our. Oh yeah, they all. So they all started coming out of pits. I'm still a whole lap down at this point. We're kind of lucky dogging it, which is going to be a rule implemented anyways in the league.
Mhm.
So if you do end up being the one who gets fucked over, just make sure that you're behind the guy who fucked you over.
I think we waited at least 30 seconds to start cursing. We can still get our monetization for this video.
I don't care about monetizing. We ain't sellouts.
Oh,
Nah, we'll monetize
but if there is a
eventually.
sponsorship, hey, we are selling out today.
Yeah, we will sell out in every way, shape, or form if need be.
So
All I
here,
want to do is have Anthony have his trading paints on next time.
God bless that. I noticed he did not send any trading paints when we asked for everyone's paint jobs.
No, he did not.
I noticed he doesn't really respond to the Discord. All right, so
He
these three
doesn't want
fellers
to
are
get
getting
involved.
lined up, waiting for Clay to come around. There's Clay. Comes to a nice stop.
Now, the only advantage I have here, which is kind of a huge advantage, is I'm not on fresh tires, but they're also not worn really. So mine are warm up. They've been warmed up at least on the track. And
Yeah, he's still warming them up too.
I know I still went for it.
Yeah, the one thing about these cars is that your hot lap won't come until like lap 8 almost.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think my best lap most time around would be like lap 8 through lap 11.
Yeah, especially with the dirty air and clean air battles going on.
Absolutely.
Maybe maybe not on a solo run, but here we go. We are about to go back to green here once they get back. Let's what restart zone is this nowadays? I forget.
It's
Anyway, they're
that
about to
blue
make downs.
guy.
Yeah, but what's
I don't know, man. I can't read it. It
the
keeps going from a
echo?
really long angle.
Yeah, it's the Geico restart zone for now.
Anyways, you see a
And they
great
make back
start
in.
from Parker and Anthony. I'll throw up on Jade real quick here. Uh, we don't have voice chat on because we say a lot worse things and are kind of mean to each other sometimes, and
And
you
that's
don't
where the
need to.
Patreon comes in.
Yeah, you don't get to hear that. That's gonna be money. But here we are running up in a nice tight train. Now this does not last forever.
All good things must come to an
So
end.
as you can see here,
You just
Anthony
hit him.
Anthony turned in on me.
No, they did not have the room for it.
I had the room.
Well, that was such an abrupt switchover.
My whole entire like front of the car was up like with his car at that point.
You could have been a little bit nicer on the push, but
I could
to
have
each
been
his own.
nicer, but whatever. And at this point, I do apologize, but I believe it's 30 laps of this.
I don't think we make it to 30 laps. It was
Oh,
like
you're right. We only
we
got
only
to
have
like
like a few
40 something
minutes.
laps, didn't we?
Yeah, we only get a
It's
few
only
more
like
minutes of
5 more
this.
minutes left in this race or so. So,
Cause I
as you
said
can
let's not do
tell,
any more
we
restarts.
were all a little bit rusty. Parker's a little
Hmm.
better at ovals than the three of us.
Yeah, I wasn't rusty for this one. I practiced at Dega all before this one.
Yeah, I didn't practice at all. I did about 5 minutes of practice in this one time, and then I was just trying to recover from that wreck. Didn't do practice the day before. Had network issues. Couldn't practice the day of. Didn't get to qualify. So, unfortunately, this race was kind of my overall practice.
Feel like this next coming race is gonna be have a little bit more excitement. I think we can get Mr. Excitement to show up for us.
I do believe that we will have quite a bit more excitement in this next race. One thing that'll be fun is none of us have actually run too many, if any, GT3 races in iRacing yet.
Yikes!
Um,
I have. But does
well,
Laguna Seca count?
I mean, I guess we're running it in our season.
It will count this time. All
Yeah,
right.
like I
Yeah,
mean,
I ran like
yeah.
wait. I think I ran four. Yeah, just four of those just to get the B class part.
I have put
Just
probably a few hundred laps in on the GT3 cars, but mostly on the Nürburgring.
which
Um,
should teach you a lot about racing from there.
yeah, you don't have quite as many like flat out to hard turn sections on there as you do on a traditional racetrack.
Yeah, the Roval should be a lot of fun for a good change of pace for
Oh yeah.
everyone.
It'll be a little different from our normal racetrack and race style to begin with. And then secondarily and most importantly, it's going to be in, well, probably the best sounding cars that we're going to race in all year because you're going to get to hear 4 different engines.
Yeah, but these I like these stock cars. They sound real good,
I do
real
like these
mean.
stock cars. I like the F3 cars that we're running. But man, just hearing the difference in the purr of like the Audi and the McLaren and I don't know, it's just I really like the GT3 engines.
Yeah, there are definitely some nice cars going on. And sorry, I'm also painted up my.
You
I
know,
think I
and
got a lot closer to the Dale number three, so I think we are good to go for
beautiful.
next
That's going to
race.
be wonderful for
The
our
Gen
next
4.
oval. And if you look over in the background, as you can see, we pack out a stadium pretty well, so we're not we're not exactly small time or anything anymore.
Yeah, that's true. We should get that pace truck get back in here and get back to racing.
You know what? We should have. We really should have. But unfortunately, this is the rest of the race.
Yep.
So, yep. I mean, there's not too much more to comment on if I'm being honest with you.
Ah, I did win the race. It felt good after winning, but
It was a good solid win there. I was able to shave off about 3 to 4 seconds on our gap in total, but that was it. Um,
just wasn't
I
enough.
came in second, and that was Jade in third. Anthony unfortunately ended up DNFing on the night. Oh, I said that we none of us DNF'd earlier in this video.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Was there a D? Did he DNF?
It was more of a DQ because he did not finish after that last incident. Um, he ended up calling it a night, which was a little bit sad, but it is what it is, and that ended up putting him a couple laps down, and then Jade in third. I think she might have been a lap down, maybe 50 seconds. I don't know. She was definitely down some. And then,
But the wreck fest at the end's all worth it though.
yes, sir. That is the whole reason we even came to record this race today.
Yep. Still, I mean, my
Still
gosh, we
going
got what's them
here.
hubs saying right here?
I'm going to take a quick gander, and I might just fast forward us a little bit like I did through our last restart. Alright, it's saying 46 out of 60, so I think that we were like near the end, if not at it.
Yeah, this should be.
I think you're
I
slowing
wish.
down. No, you're not. You're not. You're not.
I don't know, it's hard to tell, especially when you're the only car on track.
It doesn't
Wait,
look
can
like
I?
I am.
I'm trying to see the flag guys coming up anywhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna try to watch for him. It always
yeah, I
switches
think
right when
here.
we get there.
Let's stay here because I did start sweet. Oh, yep,
That looks
checker
like the
flag. There it
checker.
is. After
Alright,
20 years of
straight
trying,
into the
20
grass.
years.
Shut up.
Oh, man.
Ah, so
What a hit.
that was how we decided to end things out a little bit.
Oh, come on. You're going to miss the.
Ah, this is the worst
Ah.
angle. There's a beautiful wreck right there. As you see, Jade spins out. She was actually trying to hit me. She was mad at me.
Go ahead and change the camera and go for the fans here.
Nah, this is where the whole entire fight really starts. At this point, you can see I'm just spinning out trying to swing shit into her. She's trying to actually drive into me. We're having a grand old time.
And
And
I was wrong. Number three's in the grass.
and that was, oh yep, you could just see yourself a little bit there. Oh, that was a beautiful hit.
Well, the zoom in was insane.
But anyways, that was our Cone Collectors Season 2 Race 1 with a good ending here. I think, yep, that's actually where we should end that one.
Oh, that was
That
beautiful.
was
That should be
beautiful.
the thumbnail for the video.
That should be, you're right. And you know what? Thank you to anybody who watched this all the way through. We will be coming to you next week, hopefully with some better content.
Hopefully,
Um,
I'll write some
oh,
jokes
oh
out.
no, it'll be a more exciting race, but yeah, the commentary should be a little better, and more than that, hopefully somebody will edit the video next time. I don't know about this time.
Yeah, no
Anyways,
promises.
like, subscribe, comment, tell us if you hate any of us, tell us if you like any of us. Smash into your friends on a sim race.
Yep. Tell your mom you love her, and most of all, see ya on the track.
Boogity boogity.